First, though, some breaking news this afternoon. Kyle Larson has been reinstated by NASCAR following his indefinite suspension for using a racial slur during an online racing event in April. Here is a statement from NASCAR. NASCAR continues to prioritize diversity and inclusion across our sport. Kyle Larson has fulfilled the requirements set by NASCAR and has taken several voluntary measures to better educate himself so that he can use his platform to help bridge the divide in our country. Larson's indefinite suspension has been lifted. Under the terms of his reinstatement, he will be cleared to return to all NASCAR racing activities effective January 1, 2021. And this statement coming in from Kyle Larson himself. I'm truly grateful to everyone at NASCAR and appreciative of their process. The work I've done over the last 6 months has had a major impact on me. I will make the most of this opportunity and look forward to the future. Now, here's a reminder of what transpired back in the spring. On April 12th, during a virtual racing event, Kyle Larson used a racial slur. The following day, Larson was suspended by Chip Ganassi Racing and NASCAR. McDonald's, Credit One, Clover, and car manufacturer Chevrolet all announced terminations with their relationship with Kyle. 2 days later, Larson was fired from Chip Ganassi Racing. Bob Pockris joins us for more on this story. Bob, what were NASCAR's requirements for reinstatement?
Well, NASCAR's reinstatement process is tailored to the driver and to the violation involved. So in this case, the first step was sensitivity training, which is run by the UCF Institute for Diversity and Ethics in Sport, which is operated by a noted academic and human rights advocate, Dr. Richard Lapchick. He is one of the biggest experts in this field, and he runs this program for NASCAR. He told me that Larson's session lasted about 3 to 4 hours. It was done over Zoom because they couldn't do it in person. And typically these sessions involve former athletes talking about their experiences. And one of the things they try to stress to the driver is that racism isn't something that just might happen on a given day to somebody, but that racism can impact every Black person on a daily basis. Now, once a driver completes this session, the instructors do talk to NASCAR and they decide whether more follow-up calls are needed. And there were some done in this instance, but they weren't done because anyone questioned Kyle Larson's sincerity or regret.
Bob, it's my understanding that Kyle also went through some personal educational items as a part of the process. What can you tell us about that?
Well, NASCAR wanted Kyle to do more, and Kyle wanted to do more. And he went to the Urban Youth Racing School in June in Philadelphia, and he was familiar with the school and the students because he had spoken to them before at their award ceremonies. He even had one of the students in Victory Lane with him at Dover a year ago. So he knew these students well. He talked to them. He also volunteered at a food kitchen in Minneapolis and then returned to Minneapolis to go to George Floyd's memorial. He also talked to former Black drivers, Black athletes, and Black corporate executives.
I think I'm right in saying, Bob, that he also met with the CEO of Rise. Is that accurate?
That's right. He met for 2 hours with Diane Billings-Burford, the CEO of the Ross Initiative in Sports for Equality. And their goal is to empower athletes to use their voices for change and to educate athletes on racism and diversity and inclusion. So Kyle will continue to work with Rise through 2023. He also will work on mentoring NASCAR's athletes and participants in their Drive for Diversity program, as well as speak to gamers in NASCAR's iRacing leagues.
It's been a long road back, no question about that. And now what everyone wants to know, where does he fit in on track? What do you anticipate is next for Kyle Larson in that regard?
Well, I believe he's the favorite for the open ride at Hendrick Motorsports. Pretty much every team we talk to, they say that Larson is not available to them, and it appears that very well he could end up in the open spot at Hendrick.
We will wait for that announcement sometime soon. So much good information this time of year when it comes to silly season. Bob, we appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.